Hello. I have my new account. I haven't changed the name yet, but I have my YouTube channel, Henry Ford Online. And this is my new Raid Shadow Legends account. I, if I show it soon, I decided to save my shards. You can see the two blue right there. But here, I decided to go with Kael as the leader, as I heard that he was the best. And I previously had the Ithel champion, where she got the extra turn and does the three combo attacks. But the poison damage after I had gotten Xenomorph was just unbelievable. And I used the code to get the Monkey King, and this is my two raid champion combo to 3-star through campaign so far. I was told that attack percent, where is viable, is the go to option for gaming in the Raid Shadow Legends. So, all the spots that have attack percent for your attack champions should be attack percent. I also heard that boots should be speed, but since this account is fairly new, as my level 3 or my 3-star level 18 Kael shows that it's a new account. And unfortunately, I might even have to remake the account because the players that also record and do good um, videos oftentimes have link codes where when you make a new account, you get a bunch of free champions when you use the codes. So I'm thinking about it, but for now, I'm going to give this a spin and we will see what happens. I am very curious. Here, I'm leveling up my gear and I'm trying to do it correctly, even though apparently I thought by picking Kael and doing better by going attack percent and not exactly focusing on set bonuses, just like the correct spots for the stats. And I was definitely pleased so far. When I first played, I didn't go too far into the gameplay when I first played, so this account is already a lot farther than when I first started my first account. I'm looking at the gloves because even though it has good defense, the other one only has 2% attack. I kind of, I think, wanted the set bonus on this one, so I made sure I had the set bonus. And I am upgrading it with all of that silver. That's a lot of silver. But I'm being sparing with it. So apparently, I had already messed up my new account because I didn't use the link from the professionals playing, because they're like so clearly much better than a normal player, and I'm still a beginner. I haven't even competed in anything or hardly done anything in either of my accounts. No end game content. Haven't really opened the 1% primal. Is that what it is? No, the primal's the shard, the mythical champion. I have not gotten a mythical champion. I don't even know. I might have opened a legendary champion. I'm not sure. I used a code for this one, so I got it really good with the Sun Wukong, and the Kael is looking really good too. Oh, here I go using my books too. Since I can't put it on Sun Wukong, I decided to book up the campaign farmer Kael, which is a very good idea as it gives you set bonuses. But this also brings me to another point that I might even have to restart the account anyways, is because I'm gonna turn up the volume a bit. Is because of the fact that there are these campaign quests and stuff. Now, I probably could just keep going as I still complete a lot of them, but maybe instead of just running the campaign with all of that energy, gaining all the levels, I could focus more on the missions and correct my gameplay to have the Raid Shadow Legends link code for starting off and having the extra champions and getting my Kael, as well as using the new code for the Sung Wukong or a better champion if there's a better starter champion. I'm not sure. I think I looked it up and then I tried finding the good details saying that Sun Wukong was the better variant. And I also wasn't too focused on the fusions, as I still on my other account have not fused a champion. So for now, I am just trying to get 1 and 2 stars so I can progress my account. I have to find some food. 1 and 2 stars are a good example, and then all these really quick quests that just go so quick. And then here's an apprentice one, and then I got another reward. Look at that. And that's actually what I need for Kael to ascend him. More silver. There's the chat. Nothing there. Little right there. And there's my Kael again. What am I gonna do though? Looks like I'm gonna look at the Crusader. I'm gonna try and level him up to have some 3 stars. Because my Kael is getting, oh no, my Kael is level 30. Look at that. I can 4-star him now. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm 4-starring my Kael. And then there's a 3-star. So I got one. And then there's another one right there, yeah. Oh, and then I have food. Look at that. I have chickens. I could just use all of them. Yep. There we go. Bam. Look at that. I got the 4-star Kael already. Ha ha ha. But the power is only 3K. But I'm still on the normal. I only did it to 25 because that's like a little bit extra. And then I got some more damage right here. And then I did it again. And then that's another one. That's a little bit more damage in HP. And then I'm like, nope, I don't have any. Nope. And then I have a bunch of the other ones. So then I go here and test my abilities to see how far I can go. I don't remember. I guess I just must have done the first 2, since all the other ones don't have any stats or anything. But I could have done it a bit more correctly by including them so they got the XP from it, which would have been a lot more farm efficient. But at the same time, my Kael and my Sun Wukong will, I think, absorb the experience. So it wasn't exactly planned that way. I just put the only 2 damage dealers in there. And it took me a while to find some codes, but I did find some codes that I could use. 750 energy out of 66. Looking pretty good. And then here I am doing a floor in the campaign. I think it's campaign. Yeah, it's campaign. So I'm doing the campaign right here. Look at that. Oh, he knocks out my Kael. After I just did all those upgrades too. I hit the replay because I want it 3-starred. You get the more rewards that way. And I have the 3 mil silver, but I have bad artifacts, so I definitely don't want to spend the 3 mil silver upgrading the bad artifacts. It's just all the stuff and the tips and the tricks that I have to learn. And like I said before, I might even have to make a new account because starting off, you can get the link code to do the account and get a bunch of free starter champions, as well as the free player code to redeem the promo code. that's how I got the Sun Wukong. And then the Kael is the starter champion that people recommend. The first time I chose Aethel because my friend always said that he likes using girl characters because um, it's better on a man to use a girl character than it is a guy character. Although, in my retrospect, in my aspect of the military, even though I was never active duty, is that most military are of the male gender and they also work for money, which are all male characters. Here I am just going through the floors with my nice little damage dealers. It's going pretty good. I'm overall pretty impressed so far with this, as the damage works really nice. And I did go lifesteal on my Sun Wukong. He doesn't have the 3-star ascend yet, and with the 3-star ascend, he actually comes back to life after 3 turns. That would mean I would have to make my Kael survive for 3 turns after my Sun Wukong dies if I wanted to use him in that way. But I also don't have a really good support. I just have 2 and 3 stars, but I have some of the shards to summon people. But learning from what I could, people say to use the shards during events. So I'm saving it to try and get double or triple chance, or getting some points to try and get points in a tournament so I can open more rewards and have a better account. But this is all just stuff that I'm either going to continue with this account because it's going good, or I'm going to restart and pick up one of those codes and log in with a new account to have a new starter team with the Kael and either the Sun Wukong or one of the other better variants. Might just take a little bit more research because the Raid Shadow Legends likes to change not the starter champions, I don't think, but the new player promo codes. Look at that legendary attack. It's just so nice seeing a new account with a legendary already. Look at that. Beginner 5-star Sun Wukong. And then I have his lifesteal on with his attack buff. He's at double the attack. But only +7 speed. And his crit rate's pretty bad, only at 30%. Now it's even less. But I was thinking about that too, but I'm just focusing on the attack. No, the attack's even lower. Well, that's 4% attack. It's 3-star. And I think somebody said, I can't remember if they said 4 stars. Anything at 4-star level should not go past level 12. Which could be a good thing to base a lot of stuff off of. But in this start mode, I have 4 mil silver. I'm just gonna try and get some good points. Maybe full set benefits for level 12 equipment. Just collect the damage and whatnot. There's the monkey. Doing the monkey. Hey! Woo! 30% of damage dealt at 913 plus 978 in the normal mode campaign is absolutely phenomenal. But I think he'll outlive the Kael in almost every circumstance because, well, for one, Kael is a 3-star, whereas Sun Wukong is a 5-star. And then now I have the 4-star. And I did a lot of thinking about this too. I definitely have to use the blue books since I have them, and this is the farm campaign champion, Kael. So you have to use him. You don't have to, but since he's your starter raid champion, it's good and it's recommended to use Kael and to book him out and to level him and to ascend him